How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel here. And today we've got a three-game set here against the Phillies. Game one of this three-game series in Atlanta will be today's game. And as you can see, we are fighting for the division 3 games back with 6 to play against the Phillies. So these are, games in our control. Anything else outside of this, we can't really control. And so that kind of leads me into the first thing I wanted to talk about today, which is the future of this series on the channel. By March 28th, this series will be over with. So the plan is for this weekend to look at this series against the Phillies. Next weekend, we will look at the series in Philadelphia. And then going forward, we will sim the rest of the way and play the playoffs. So, depending on whether or not we have a deep playoff run, we'll kind of see how the video format will go. If we have a deep run, I'll probably have to sim some just because I can't, realistically get it in, math is hard. Let me think. 5, 6, 20 postseason games in 2 weeks. That's just not possible with my work schedule. So if it's a deep run, we'll sim. If not, we might have a short break until MLB 23, but that's fine with me either way. So we've got to fill up our roster, 28 players. We have 26, and I think I'm going to get some bullpen help. Both Gamble and Bribia will probably be back on the team. Gamble will be a much-needed added lefty, and Bribia will just, again, bullpen depth, not necessarily looking to do much with them. So we've kind of made our decisions on that. We've got one more to call up, and we call him up. And now I wasn't looking when I was editing this or filming this, but we already had 28 players, so I was just kind of looking to see a 29th player, thinking we needed one more, and I was going to call up a position player, but I decided not to because I'd rather have the bullpen depth. Alright, anyways, here we go. Game 1 against the Phillies here, 6 to play, 3 games back, big series here on the channel, arguably probably some of the biggest regular season series that we've had.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
So it will be Brandon Woodruff against Anthony Harper. Klein will go game 2, and Max Fried will be going game 3. Fried versus DeGrom, so we'll be playing that one. So the Phillies, we're matched pretty evenly, I'd say. Both teams have gone 6-4 in our last 10. Actually, I think the Phillies went 7-3. So they're doing quite well. But it's anyone's division. It's still close, and we're just in the early part of September. So Anthony Harper looks to have a strong performance, put the team on his back here. 27 starts for the sophomore, pitcher in his sophomore season, I should say. There you see ERA is a little high over 4, but putting up some solid numbers for someone who's getting a big taste of the big leagues this year. Gene Segura leading off the ball game will foul this pitch off to make the count 2-2. Harper's 2-2 pitch is a changeup in the dirt, swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
batting second, the shortstop, Bryson.
Here's Bryce Harper now, tied for 7th in the National League with 29 home runs. Climbs in with 2 men out. It's Harper facing Harper. First pitch from Harper to Harper is a fastball called a strike. 0-1. Harper swings and misses at that pitch. Another good fastball. And it's 0-2. Anthony Harper's pitch to Bryce Harper is a ball in the dirt. Harper does not chase. Fastball high. Harper lays off. Count back even. 2-2. Curveball in the dirt. Got him swing. So a clean 1-2-3 inning for Anthony Harper. His opponent on the mound is Brandon Woodruff. He's having a stellar year for the Phils. 3.94 ERA, similar win-loss record to Harvard. 178 innings pitched, 185 hits, 164 strikeouts, and 34 walks. So he's not the Phillies' ace. I believe that role belongs to Wheeler. No, I think it is actually Woodruff is their ace. Because Woodruff, Wheeler, DeGrom. Oof, that's tomorrow's starter too, so that's going to be a tough game for us. So we really need to come out on top tonight. So Ronald Acuna draws a leadoff walk, and the Braves have the first base runner of the ball game. Acuna on the move. Happ checks a swing, called a strike, and Acuna steals second with ease. One-two for Happ. Curveball well outside. 2-2. Changeup outside again. Happ works the count back full. Austin Meadows on deck. Ronald Acuna on second. And Happ is jammed, and he just hits a tiny little flare to third. Easy peasy play for the third baseman. It's kind of a pathetic first out. That was ball 4, but Happ chased. Here's the lineup for the Braves. Tyler Stevenson's going to have to be moved up in this lineup. 12 average, even Lorenz. I mean, Ozzie might move down just a tiny bit. But those two in the 8-9 spot, like this is a very deep, very good lineup. It just seems like we had these spurts of hot and cold, and the pitching's been, okay. Like, everything's, like, on paper great. But this team, we're still good. But we could be better. So Austin Meadows takes a strike at the knees. Curveball misses, and I'm noticing that there's a slight delay again. I've noticed I've been having that issue. I think it was in the Dodgers video. So hopefully that'll clear up, although I don't know why it just randomly starts. I'm using a capture card that I got for Christmas, and it's kind of been a pain in the butt. I might go back to streaming the games, honestly. But I don't know. It's just a work in progress, I guess. Austin Meadows, though, connects on that pitch. Hits it high and deep to left. McKinstry looks up, and it is gone. Austin Meadows goes deep 2-run shot to left field, going the other way. 33rd home run on the year for the DH. And the Braves jump out to a 2-0 lead off Brandon Woodruff and the Phillies. Woodruff not really throwing that many strikes, although the Braves were chasing a couple. But this time they make him pay. Trey Turner now. Ground ball up the middle. Stott's going to have a tough play, but the Turner's speed, he's in well with ease. Base hit.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's Austin Riley. First pitch out. Turner stays put. Again, sorry about the weird audio delay. I might turn down the in-game volume because it bugs me. It's a little bit behind. Riley goes the other way for a base hit. Now Matt Olson with runners at first and second. And he will swing and miss, so Woodruff picks up a strikeout. Ozzie Albies with 2 outs is going to chase the fastball, so Woodruff gets out of the inning, only allowing the 2. 4, 5, and 6 for the Phillies in the second. Brandon Lau connects, and he's done what he's done all year against us. It seems like every game we play against the Phillies, Brandon Lau goes deep, and he does that here in his first at-bat tonight. And he cuts this Braves lead in half. Brian Anderson hits this one hard. Riley bobbles it. And really no play. That'll be scored a base hit for Zach McKinstry. He's moved down to the 7th spot. Schwarber's still out, I guess. And the hit and run is deployed to perfection as McKinstry splits the gap. Anderson will come all the way around to score. RBI double, and the game is tied at 2.
JT.
JT Real Muto, the catcher. First pitch is called strike. Fouled off. Quickly down 0-2. Slider called. Strike 3. Real Muto down on strikes. Here's Bobby Dahlback, the first baseman.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Bobby Dahlback.
Hit to left. Tap on the run. Not gonna get there. And that will give the Phillies an early 3-2 lead. On to the bottom of the second, or third, second. Tyler Stevenson is tied for third in the National League with that .312 batting average. Guy is great. I love Tyler Stevenson. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I might try and trade for him in our MLB The Show 23 franchise, just because he's so great. Called a strike. 0-1 fastball at the knees. Stevenson in his last 4 games has scored 3 runs. He's just done well in that 8th spot. And he gets a hold of a curveball, hanging deep, and Harper leaps and at the wall makes the catch. So Stevenson almost just missed a home run. That would have been kind of cool, but oh well. 2 outs now for Acuna, full count. Once again, checks his swing, but umpire says he held up, so he will have his second walk of the game. Ian Happ now with a 2-2 count. Curveball misses outside, 3-2. Austin Meadows on deck. Had a home run his first time up. He'd take another one of those. Ian can work his way on base, and he does as he works a walk. The 3rd walk issued by Woodruff. And the Braves looking to capitalize here. Austin Meadows climbing in. Picked up RBIs number 92 and 93 his last time up. Looking to maybe pick up 94, 5, and 6 here. Connect again. First pitch, fastball outside, below the zone. Ball 1. Change up, fouled off. Below the zone again, but this time Meadows chases. 1-1. Good change up. No contact this time. Down 1-2. The 1-2 chopper to the shortstop Stott. Flips in onto Segura, and the inning is over. To the 4th we go. Real Muto with 2 outs. Connects and hits it high and deep to right. Acuna's just going to watch. That's over the brick wall into the seats. And JT Real Muto with 2 men out extends the Phillies lead with home run number 10 on the year. It's 4-2 Phillies. Here's Bobby Dahlback. Drove in a run his first time up with a double. Change up low, ball 1. 50 pitches for Harper for 3 2/3. He's down 4-2. Change up misses again. Similar spot, 2-0. Dahlback signed with the Phillies in 2024. And Dahlback connects. And that's just going to sail out of here as Lorenzo just going to watch as that's just short of the batter's island with the left. And Bobby Dahlback goes deep. Real Muto goes deep. Phillies go back-to-back. Home run number 12 for him. And the Phillies have opened this one up a little bit. And it's 5-2. So the bottom of the Phillies order, specifically Dahlback, is doing his job. He's doing his part. He's helped the Phillies out to a 3-1 lead. On to the 5th, Bryce Harper. Harper's still out there. And he's going to connect. And no doubt about this one, as that one is gone. So Bryce Harper gets the better half of, or the best of, is what I'm trying to say, of Anthony Harper. He's the better Harper this at-bat, as Harper got him soon his first time up, but his next time up he connects for a home run. 6-2 Phillies. Brandon Lau, he's had a home run
At bat,
tonight.
number 8,
He's 2 for 2.
designated hitter, Brandon Lau.
Harper's first pitch fouled off. It's fastball, 0-1. Fastball fouled off again. Quickly now, 0-2. Curveball, I think. I can't tell if it was a curveball or a changeup, but it's called strike 3. Brian Anderson, 0 for 2 tonight, and he's going to make it 0 for 3 as a good slider from Harper gets in. On to the bottom of the 5th now. Ian Happ against Woodruff, and Woodruff starting to possibly settle in a little bit. So he gets a strikeout in the dirt for the first out. He's got himself a 4-run lead, trying to keep it. Meadows called out on strikes. Good curveball by Brandon. 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop,
Trey Turner climbs in. 75 pitches for Woodruff. Turner checks his swing but holds up. And Turner base hit past the diving shortstop Stott. So some 2-out magic here. Austin Riley
Now
will
batting,
be
the
next.
third baseman, Oscar
He's 1 for 2.
Riley.
Braves had made Woodruff throw a lot of pitches. Fastball called a strike, 0-1. As this next pitch will be pitch number 80. But they really haven't done anything since the first. Had a few base runners, but not really able to make anything of it. Riley with his 28 homers is second on the Braves behind Meadows. Turner on the move. Throw down is a good one by Real Muto, and he's still got a cannon as Trey Turner is out. John Ribia coming in here. Kind of a mop-up role. I know it's not necessarily a big blowout, but it sure does feel like it sometimes. So McKinstry takes a strike, 0-1. 2 home runs in his last few games. Called a strike, 0-2. Got him swinging, good slider by Ribia. JT Realmuto homered his last time up. He's got himself a hitter's count. Base hit.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's Bobby Dahlback. 2 for 2, a double and a home run. And a single as that will get past Turner into shallow left, right behind shortstop. So Dahlback's just a triple away from the cycle.
batting,
Phillies
the
threatening to
second
add on. Gene Segura now. Hit up the middle, back to Brivia. He tosses a second. Interesting, didn't go for the automatic out really at first, but whatever. Gets out of the inning. Johnny Diaz coming on now in the 7th. All lefties, Stott, Harper, and Lau. So kind of a big chance for Diaz to show his stuff. He's been really good for us all year, but these are some dangerous hitters. A slider misses outside, 1-1. Stott is 1 for 3, which is seemingly relatively quiet compared to all of his other Phillies friends. Tries to bunt. Not a great splitter from Diaz, but Stott misses, and he's down 1-2. Got him with the slider. Good pitch from Johnny. Brandon Lau now with 2 outs. Fastball called a strike in the middle of the zone, 0-1. A 1 pitch, fastball just misses. Excuse me, everybody. Sorry about that. 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed. 1-2 pitch from Johnny Diaz to Brandon Lau is a changeup. Got him swinging, so Diaz works through a perfect 7th. The Braves have a comeback to do. They need some runs. Here's Jojo Romero. You see his stats. Righties hitting 289 off of him. We got a lot of righties here to start the 7th. Tyler Stevenson hits this one down the line, and that's a fair ball. Leadoff base hit for the catcher. Here's Lorenz.
He's good, he's good, he's good.
Stevenson on the run, hit and run. Played perfectly, base hit. Runners at first and second for the Braves with Ronald Acuna coming up to the plate. Full count, runners on the move. Acuna takes that one high and deep to center field. The center fielder looking up, and that is gone. Ronald Acuna, 3-run shot to straightaway center field. And that puts the Braves within one. It's the 27th of the year, and we've got ourselves a ball game. Folks, here in the 7th, nobody out still, and it's a 6-5 game. Please ignore my screenshot here as I'm preparing for the thumbnail. Here's Alex Vesia coming on now as Romero couldn't get an out. Another lefty for the Phillies. Their bullpen is full of them. 4, 5, and 6 here. 2 outs now. So I guess Romero did get a couple outs. Or no, he didn't. Never mind. Vesia did. Trey Turner hits this one down the line. And that's an easy 2-out double. Tying run in scoring position. Austin Riley coming up. 37th double on the year for Turner. Riley could tie this swing or give the Braves a lead with one swing of the bat. First pitch, hit to the shortstop. And that'll end the inning, but the Braves make it interesting. On to the 8th. Jorge Alcala coming in for the Phillies. Look at that ERA. Only 35 games, though, so he doesn't pitch a lot, but he's been effective when he's in the game. So we got to get our guys warmed up here. Gonna warm up Bickford and eventually Hicks, just in case. You never know. Boys can make it interesting. This lineup is deep. It's not over until the 27th out. First pitch to Matt Olson. It's a sinker high and away for the first ball. Change up. Well inside. 2-0. Got a little antsy with that 2-0 count. Had the green light. Fastball was high. Swung on and missed. 2-1. Hit into the shift. Diving play by Segura. Stops it. But he won't have a play. So runner on with nobody out.
Number 1, second baseman.
Ozzie Albies now with a 2-2 count. Hit the other way into left field. McKinstry's not going to get there, but Olsen had to make sure he wasn't going to get there. So Olsen will hold at third, as I could have maybe tried to send him, but I didn't really want to risk it. So here we go, boys. Runners at second and third. 29th double on the year for Ozzie. And here's the man. If you can't have Austin Meadows, Ronald Acuna, or Trey Turner, or even Austin Riley, like Tyler Stevenson is the next guy you really want up there. He's not going to go deep, but he could get you a base hit when you need it. So not a bad person to have at bat at all. Alcala's first pitch to Stevenson. And he connects and hits that one to right field. Not going to test Harper's arm with Olsen's speed, so unfortunately that is a useless out here. Gordon Lorenz now. He's hot. Scored a run when he got on base. Maybe he could drive into right here with a base hit up the middle. I'll challenge the other Phillies. I think Almora's in center and McKinstry in left. I don't mind challenging those. First pitch swinging hits a Segura. So the game is tied. That'll tie it. Runner at third, and the lineup card will flip over to Acuna. So we are tied. Acuna could give us the lead with a base hit. 1 for 2, has walked twice as well. First pitch, slider well outside, ball 1. Now we're going to see Hicks warm up, as this is anybody's ball game now. It's a brand new one. Back where we started. late on the fastball. On the inside, 1-1. Pitch in the dirt, but Real Muto able to keep it in front of him. 2-1. Fastball. Can't connect. Late again. 2-2. 2 outs. Go ahead run at third. And the slider got him. Not where Alcala wants it, but he gets the strikeout. On to the ninth. Alec Boehm in for Bobby Dahlback. Phil Bickford in with 1 out. 1-0 count to Boehm. And Alec Boehm hits it high and deep to left. And that got out of here in a hurry, and it is gone. So Alec Boehm in the 9th spot goes deep, gives the Phillies the lead in the 9th, unless he doesn't touch home plate. You guys remember that when that play was a big deal? What was it, 2 years ago? Anyways, Alec Boehm breaks Braves' hearts, and he gives the Phillies a 7-6 lead. On to the 9th, 2 outs. Tanner Scott in for the save. Turner is going to get hit. That's not great. Not what you want to do. I'm sure it wasn't intentional. Austin Riley could be a hero. Turner's got some speed. We'll see what happens. Fastball high, ball 1. Throw over. Whew, excuse me. Throw over. Trey Turner is back in. So the lefty Scott's 1-0 is a fastball, similar spot. Call the ball still, because it's nowhere near the zone. 2-0. Ooh, good backdoor slider. Call the strike at the corner. Questionable call. That call hasn't been given all night, but now it's given to the Phillies, so home plate umpire biased confirmed as Riley makes it 2-2 by fouling off the fastball. Braves down to their final strike here. The pitch from Scott. Easy take for Austin. Full count. Olsen on deck. Turner will be on the move. And he's going, and Scott stepped off, but Turner was still able to steal the base with ease. That would have been really embarrassing if he had been thrown out. But Trey Turner in his wheels, 34th stolen base. Here we go, runner in scoring position, tying run, 3-2 count. Pitch, fastball swung on and missed. Austin Riley chases ball 4. And the Phillies move up to 4 games division lead, as there you see Alec Boehm propels them to a 7-6 victory, and the Braves came back but just couldn't finish it off. It's good 7th and 8th innings for them. So just unfortunate. So we are 4 games back. We've got more baseball to be played though. 5 games. And still, a good chunk of the season left. I mean, 20-ish games or so left that aren't Philly related. But with all that being said, if you guys liked what you see, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as I post videos as often as I can. And next time we'll have the finale of this 3-game series. What will our fate look like then? Stay tuned and find out next time. Take care and have a great rest of y'all's day.